Frequency missing. Landscape.
Welcome to Frequency Missing. This game is played in landscape mode with the home button to the right. Main menu. New game. Help. New continue.
An older woman fashionably dressed in a beautiful red dress. Hello, I'm Patricia. Do you have a moment?
Hello, Patricia. I'm Sylvia Silverglands.
Oh, really? Is Samuel your brother?
That is correct. But it's not something I normally advertise. What's on your mind?
The club. About you. About the goodbye. Thank you very much.
Shh. That's all I'll say about it.
An older, properly dressed gentleman. Hello, I'm Patricia. Do you have a moment?
Of course.
The club. About you. Goodbye. Richard. The club. About. What is your name?
General Anderson, at your service.
A general. Oh my.
Shh. Keep your voice down. The enemy has ears everywhere.
What enemies?
They hide everywhere.
Okay. About you. The club. Are you enjoying the club?
It's a good enough place to rest your feet in any case. I don't like all the people around here. Like that fellow over there by the tape recorder.
What do you mean?
If he had been under my command, I would have thrown him out right away. That's all I'll say about it.
Richard. Goodbye. Richard. You wouldn't happen to know a man by the name of Richard, would you?
Richard? Oh, yes. He and I are old friends.
The reporter from Radio IDUN?
Yes, that's him. The repo man from the Radium Stadium.
No. A reporter.
Absolutely. I love me some porter.
I think we're talking about different things. That interview probably wouldn't have been very interesting. A middle-aged man. He seems very focused on the tape recorder. Hello, I'm Patricia. Do you have a moment?
Finally, some service around here. Where's my sirloin steak?
I don't work here.
You don't look like you belong here. What do you want?
The club. About you. About. Goodbye. So, who are you?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just trying to get to know you.
You presume that I would like to get to know you.
So, who are you?
What business is that of yours?
I'm just trying to get to know you.
You presume that I would like to get to know you.
The club. What do you think about the club?
It is remarkable, but someone obviously hasn't been doing their job if they let in people like you into the VIP room.
Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't want to interview that jerk.
All the people around here. Oh, yes, of course. That's all I'll say about it. Of course. That's all I'll say about it. Around here. Of course.
Sylvia. Hello. The club. Can you tell me more about yourself?
Well, these days there's not much more to say.
Oh. What do you mean?
I've worked with the Silverglands Foundation for most of my life. It's very interesting and satisfying work. But now I'm retired, apparently, so I mainly sit here, passing the time.
Oh my. About you. The club. What do you think about the club?
Why do you ask?
I'm from Radio IDUN, and I'm doing a story about the foundation. My interview with Samuel, it didn't go so well.
Well, in that case, this is more or less my prison.
Are they keeping you here against your will?
After Samuel inherited all of Father's fortune, I had no choice but to stay on his good side.
Oh, that sounds so dramatic. Do you mind if I do an interview with you?
Well, absolutely. I have a lot to say. When do you want to start?
Start now. Not ready. All right. Well, let's start the interview.
What do you want to know?
What can you tell me about the Duke Silverglands Club?
My brother Samuel opened it 20 years ago. He wanted to create a club that the richest of the rich would travel to from all over.
I can understand why you would like to be a member. It's a really beautiful and nice place.
Nice. As long as you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. The staff is mostly underpaid, repairs don't get done, and the members are starting to leave.
The renovation. More about. What can you tell me about the Duke Silverglands Club?
My brother Samuel opened it 20 years ago. He wanted to create a club that the richest of the rich would travel to from all over.
I can understand why you would like to be a member. It's a really beautiful and nice place.
Nice, as long as you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. The staff is mostly underpaid, repairs don't get done, and the members are starting to leave.
More about the renovation. The foundation. What's your view on the restoration?
Opening a restaurant to the public is just Samuel's strategy to avoid bankruptcy.
So where does the money come from?
From Father's inheritance. Money I think should be spent on better things than keeping this monstrosity going.
What can you tell me about the Silverglands Foundation?
Well, sadly, it's been forced to shut down. It was Father's jewel, but Samuel isn't interested in giving anything away. It's odd that Father gave it all to Samuel. I don't understand it.
So you're surprised with the distribution of the inheritance?
Yes! He was always so determined that the foundation would continue after his death. He and Samuel never saw eye to eye, and he hated this club. Too expensive, too snobby, and completely absurd, he would say. Laced with a little profanity, that is.
What do you think made him change his mind?
I don't believe anything could have made him change his mind about that. Samuel must have forced him in some way. But now my beloved father is dead, so there's nothing I can do.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
You there? What do you think you're doing?
It's okay. She's interviewing me.
You're not in charge here, Sylvia. Security! In here! Please escort this insolent girl out of here.
I can walk by myself.
Sorry, it's my job.
Well, at least I got one juicy interview. Back to the office for editing.